Well, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? Can you guys hear me and see me? I'm on my phone. No power in here, no air conditioning, nothing. Gotta watch. I'm putting my fingers over the camera. So if you guys can hear me, somebody, there's four of you here. Somebody chime in and let me know, please. Let's see. I still don't know if you can hear me, but anyway, the electrician's on his way. Okay, thanks, Douglas. Electrician's on the way. Don't know what's going on, but right before I was getting ready to start the live stream, I was actually working on. I built this yesterday. This is going to go in the kayak. It's got USBs, a readout there, a cigarette lighter deal. There'll be another. This is that control panel that same one that's on the trailer, and then it's got a couple of connections here I put in. Uh, so I was finishing up kind of wiring that. I still got to install another cigarette lighter deal. Hey, what's up, Ted? I don't know. I lost power, so I'm surprised there's still four people hanging in there. But the fishing kayak is almost done. Chuck and Paige came by yesterday and spent a couple 3 hours actually sat here bullshitting, and it was good. Always good to see them. And he was kind of interested. The only good thing about this is actually I can move over here where there's some light, so you guys can actually see the kayak. Batteries fully charged, solar panels mounted. Um, the depth finder, which I can't really call it a fish finder. I just it's a cheap piece of crap, but I only wanted it just for depth. So it'll be kind of fun to fish again. Um, Ted, I don't know if Ted's still here, but I don't know if the kayak's going to hold my weight, but we're going to find out. I've got outriggers. I got two anchors. It's got a 24 volt, 100 amp hour lithium ion phosphate battery. Hey, Jay. Hey, Mark. Um, and yeah, so I think I've got it fully out. Usually when I do shit like that, I go crazy. So I bought way more shit than I need. I bought 5 poles. I didn't have anything on there. I'm doing the live stream from the phone. Huh? Eh, I got it here. It's not too hot. It's going to get hot soon. He said he would come this morning. Okay. Good. So hopefully, it sounds like the way that my wife knows how to finagle the solar array inside the room, and usually she can get it to come back on, but right now it's tripping really fast. So I unplugged the pond just to see if there was a short in the pond. Okay. She's growing mushrooms, and they're awesome, man. They're they're pretty cool. I didn't realize. Well, I should have realized mushrooms grow real quick, but once she pulled the cap off of them, 5 days in the dark or something, and we built a little room on the new property. I need shorter arms, and um, a lot of mushrooms. So it's kind of cool. Let's see. Yeah, I was there. Bugger, I missed you. Okay, so you guys are talking. I can barely read my phone, so if I miss something, guys, sorry. But mainly been working on the kayak. Um, he will come today, and it should be ready for testing next week, I think. And then, like I said, I'll put up a tripod so in case it's extremely hilarious of me getting in this thing the first time. Like I said, it has outriggers on it, so I'm not really concerned about it, flipping or turning or anything. I'm not going to be doing anything drastic. I got one little small paddle. I'm not even going to carry a regular kayak paddle. Um, I'm depending on the 18-pound thrust trolling motor, which may or may not be big enough. But like I said before, it's not like I'm going to go out in hurricane winds. If the winds are blowing, I won't go out. Um, And if I do like this, and I can go fishing and stuff like that, I might. I still want to build the trailer for the Forza, but if I decide and this all works out good, this one is a small kayak. Maybe I will get a trailer and a 12, 14-foot kayak and outfit it and then take that because there's a lot of places within an hour or two from here that I can go and go fishing. I'm kind of curious. I wish is Ted, are you still here? You probably not. I think you just drop in and say hi, which is cool. Thank you as always. But from what I've seen, most of the stuff is tilapia, and then some of these other fish that I haven't really checked into. But most of the reservoirs and stuff that I'm going to be going to are going to have tilapia in them. And I see people pulling jerk baits and crankbaits and stuff like that, and they're surprised because caught a tilapia, and a lot of them on little. I call them rapalas, but the stuff I used to pull for kokanee salmon and for the trout in Bass Lake, they're like, I don't know, 2 inches long. And I think they're going to hit it. We'll find out. And then I've also got two rods rigged up for trolling. And then I've got two rods on the back that'll be rigged up with a float and either a worm or they like bread or shrimp. So we'll see. Let's see. Dave does the beast. Yeah, like the beast sounds good, Jay. No, it doesn't have a name as of right now. I like the kayak. Like I said, it's pretty it's pretty cool. The only thing I don't, like if I had my druthers, I wouldn't have a side mounted trolling motor, but that's the easiest way to put it on here, and it came that way. The only thing that I've added, like I said, his battery, he had a 50 amp hour lead acid that weighs as much as the one I built with the charge controller, the three, 30 to 60 amp breakers in it, and all the stuff that I put in that battery box. So, I'm overweight. I know I am. Um, well, I know that personally too, but I'm just a fat bastard. But we'll see. We'll see how it is. As long as I'm not, down and water coming in the sides and sinking the damn thing, then I'll gonna have to, sell it to somebody that weighs half of what I do, and they'll probably have a good day, but I'll probably keep all the good shit. So I'll put it on a bigger one. But the reason that I got this kayak, because it only weighs 50 pounds without anything on it, and I can lift that up on top of my truck. So it makes it, that's why I bought it. It's easy. I could do it by myself. Everything that I do, the winch and stuff and that system that I put to take the 125 on the back of the trailer was also that if I'm by myself, I can load and unload this stuff. Um, so I have to be a little bit creative. But I think the only thing that'll have to come off that PVC frame that I made to hold the solar panel. That's a 220 watt flexible panel. Um, uh, that'll just slide right out. The T's come off and the down pieces come off, and then the solar panel will stay attached to the flat piece, and that'll go in the truck. And then the rest of the stuff, of course, will come off the little box, the battery box, the depth finder, and that kind of stuff. It just all pulls off. It's pretty easy. The box that I built, you guys really can't see it too, but I'm kind of. It's going to have power coming in. I haven't got the power hooked up for it. Let's see. I haven't got the power hooked up for it yet, but I'll show you the insides. I put a little car. Can you guys see that? Car type fuse block. I'm going to just Velcro it down. These two are for the extra two plugs that I'm going to put in, and everything in. So it worked. I bought a bigger one at first, and it's too big. It was this box here, and it was a little bit too big. So this one worked out perfect. So what this will do, this will go between my legs. I can see all the power through the front deal of the charge and what it's doing, discharging, how many amps am I doing it, low speed, high speed, get all that information. And then a cigarette lighter will plug into the to the box and go to the fish finder so that I can take off easily. And yeah, and I said this thing's not going to be 100%. It's water. It was a watertight box, or is a watertight box, but I'm not planning on it getting submerged. Wet, yes, you know, a little rain, that kind of stuff. It'll take that no problem because I'm going to silicone everything in. But let's see. Hey Chuck, how you doing? Yeah, I lost power out here. I don't know if you're still here. Hey Daniel. Yeah, it was. It was a good time. I hope you guys are making it safely to your next destination. And thanks, I appreciate it. But yeah, we had fun. It's always a pleasure to hang with Chuck and Paige. And I'm gonna go. I'll go there. I know they're gonna be back in probably a week and a half, 2 weeks or something like that. I'll take a. I got the shadow back, so that would be a good 5 hour, 4.5 hour. Just go and spend the night, maybe have dinner if they're free, and uh, and then ride it back just to test everything. I bought it, had a new carburetor put on it. It's got running boards on it. I should probably do a little video on it, and I will. So yeah, you know, it was yeah, my wife. First thing my wife asked me, if you're still watching, Chuck, was, did they go in and see my mushrooms? I said they talked about it, but I don't think I don't think they did. But you have you taken off already, or if you're still there, or are you on the road, or getting ready to go on the road? I only think it's 9 o'clock. So I think you said it was like a 3 4 hour jaunt to halfway to Koh So. Which is, if you guys watch Chuck Page, that's Chuck's preferred island, as it is mine. I really like it. My wife's not. She loves it. She likes it there, but she don't like mountains and she don't like twisty roads. So driving around, if you guys haven't been to Koh um, it's it can be quite a challenge, especially if you're thinking about going there and renting a scooter. You know. Take a take a taxi or a grab or whatever you can get and have them drive you around the island and you'll get you'll get an idea. You know, some people are just not comfortable on two wheels. We're leaving soon, Cole. Did you go to the night market last night? I know that's right there too. My wife, that's what she got home about 6 or something, and she was asking, and my mother-in-law said that you guys liked Heidi, so they were playing with the dogs and the cats, and I got plenty of them, and then we have, of course, the dog, and she found somebody that wants to buy all the puppies. I guess they buy them and then they resell them. So I think that she'd be taking like 500 baht less a dog, but you get rid of them all in one shot. 40 days they want to come and pick them up and take them to the vet, get them all their shots, and then they sell them. They probably sell them for, 500, 1,000 baht each more. I do have one that's already gone that's going to Gino and his wife that I met at uh, Gift and Joe's wedding, and I promised her one. So we'll keep one. I think she wants a female, but Heidi hasn't had her babies yet, and she's bigger than Cookie was. So Cookie had 7. I'm gonna guess and say that Heidi, that Brownie's gonna have 10, maybe 12. So we'll see. I tried to pawn off one on Chuck, but he wasn't going for it. They weren't going for it. Hey CJ, how you doing? Morning to you. But yeah, so I'm on my phone. Am I jerking it all over the place? I should put it in a gimbal or something, or set it up so I'm not. Yeah, even setting it on the. That's better, right? And you guys can hear me fine, right? It's getting a little hot. I'm even going as far. You can tell how crazy I go on when I get something and decide I'm going to do it. I got this fan which will be clipped to the awning and have a Type C cable running to it. It's got a lithium ion batteries in it and it blows pretty good. I was surprised. Some of these little ones like this one has 5 speeds, and it actually moves some air. That's going to be my major, one of my major, yeah, solar powered. My wife took one of the solar powered. I think it's a 14-inch fan that I have that I bought um, to go in the trailer. She's taking that out and charging it and putting it for the dogs. She has the dog has a light out there and fans. I said, just move the damn dog inside. You know, it's not like it's that big of a deal, but we'll see. It's all up to her. But yeah, so the fan will be on me. I'll the fan have this box. Um, I'll have a little, I just got a little bag that I'm going to carry. There's a bag on the back of the seat. I'm going to do the last deal before I go. That'll be incorporated in the, let's see if Dave can fall out of the damn kayak video. Um, I'm going to go over all the little stuff quickly on the kayak. The anchors, there's a bag behind the seat, the battery box, blah, blah, blah. What the final deal looks like. I'm trying to get rid of most of the bungee cords and going with straps. And that's I like that better. Oh, my fan stopped. Yeah, maybe it's dead. Yeah, it could be. I got no power, so my fan died. So I don't know how much longer. My wife said go out to the trailer, which is a smart deal. I go out there and turn the air conditioner on, which I might. I might wander out there. I wa- how am I going to pronounce it? I'm probably going to butcher your name. How are you doing? Good morning to you. Just checking in. Cool. Glad you could stop by. Um, but that'll be incorporated with that. I try to make the videos shorter, and then I guess I'll do an occasional fishing, you know, video. Some people will like it, some people won't. Most of the people on this channel, there's only 20 or 30 or 40, no, about 150, 200 people that actually watch the videos. The live streams, they get views, but only the diehards that have been around for 3 or 4 years, 5 years, watching me stumble through YouTube, um, are they watch them if they didn't catch them live. Most of the other people don't, but which is that's fine. But hoping to do that, hoping to do some camping videos. We'll have some videos coming up on going to Sokran. That'll be a big one with the family. We do our 1 week family vacation. My mother-in-law, father-in-law, daughters, my wife, and me. And we're going to God, I can never Chottenbury. I don't know, over by Kochang, Rat area. I can never pronounce it. I don't know why. Probably because I don't concentrate. My brain works weird. If it's not something of interest to me, it doesn't stick. Like if you were to tell me something about a bike for sale somewhere, I'd be able to tell you the name of the place and how to get there and how much time it would take me to get there and how much to do the repair. You know, all in my brain would go all off at one time. If it's not something that I'm interested, I should put the phone down. I can see I'm moving it. Uh, it doesn't register. I don't know. My brain's weird, I guess. But yeah, so worked a little bit on it. Worked on the box. Finished up a couple of things on that. Did a couple of straps on the replaced one, two, three, four, four of the bungee cords on there with straps. I'll have a couple of bungees for side deal on it, but it should be fine. Hold it down in there. I did buy some pins, stainless steel pins, and some other ones that have Carter keys. These just have the bearing on them, so I'm gonna have to be pretty precise with the drilling through that half-inch pipe. I'd rather use these. The other ones aren't stainless, um, so I got to find the right drill bit, and this should work. Should pop out and shouldn't be a problem. So that'll be just so the lid doesn't come off the thing. I don't think it's going to because the way that I'm putting the straps on, I'm actually attaching. I'm going to attach. I haven't done it yet. I've got to do it. I'm going to attach like the little clips and stuff that you see on the kayaks about the little raised up little. They're stainless or they're plastic that they run ropes and shit through. Um, I'm going to put those on the side of the T's, the PVC T's, drill them and screw them in. That way I can clip right to it with the straps that are actually holding it down. And if I do that, the top's not going to go anywhere anyway. But just to be safe, so I'm, in a hurricane, it doesn't take my lid off. Because like I said, I think I was starting to say it before my fan died, which it doesn't last very long. I guess on five it doesn't last long. That's why I ordered a 3 meter USB, and there's USB. There's four of them on this box that I'm building, and there's two on the one that has that 100 amp hour in it. So I'm going to come off the 100 amp hour and go up into the canopy and over and plug right in. It'll run all day long on five. And once I get out, I'll be able to see how many amps and everything that I'm pulling. Glad I got a little bit of Diet Coke. Um, yeah. So I don't know. It's Saturday. I don't know if doing these on Saturday is any. Yeah, I think it'll be fun, CJ. It'll be a good time. I mean, I haven't done. We went out and we caught those sailfish when we went out with Aaron's family. But that's pretty much I did a little bit of fishing when Kenny, when they came and visited me at the one in Sisaket, the little where I camped. But the guy threw it out. I didn't do anything. The he's not retired. The police guy that owns it, him and his wife, he was a super guy, and he baited the thing and threw it out. I never caught a fish. He caught like three or four, but I didn't catch any. But I'll go there again too with the kayak. I am going to take the kayak when we do the. My wife got a Thai style upper campground ish resort. I mean, it's got knockdown houses, and there's four of them that go across the front, right in the water's right there, and we took three of those for the 7 days. My mother and father-in-law stay on one, the kids will stay in the other, and me and my wife will stay in one. So I'll have the kayak right there for the whole week. So that'll be kind of fun. Am I going to catch any? I don't have a clue. It's on the ocean, so I mean, if it's calm, I'll go out. If it's not, I won't go out. But if it is, I mean, I'll be able to catch. I'm sure a bunch of stuff that I won't know what I'm catching, unless bass, sea bass and stuff like that. I will. And I like sea bass. Sea bass is good. We used to make in Costa Rica, out of all the ceviches that I made, the one with the local sea bass was one of the best ones that I made. It's a good firm white meat, and if you like that, I like ceviche, especially with a whole bunch of carb-loaded chips, and and hot sauce, and make it spicy, which is easy to do here in Thailand. But that should be fun. So I'll get a bunch of that. I'll get the kids, as long as I feel that they're flipped. They're not going to hurt themselves if they flip it, but if they flip it, that battery's probably going to be junk and all that stuff. It'll probably cost me 10,000 baht. So, but with the outriggers on there, I think both the girls could probably get in there and take the kayak out and have a good time. Maybe I'll have a second one by then anyway. That's not till the 12th of April. So, but I like the kayak thing. I like the idea. I don't have to. You don't have to, as far as I know, according to everybody that I talk to, you don't need nothing. No numbers on it, no registration, no fishing license, no nothing. You just go out and fish. The only thing you have to be careful of is where you're fishing. Is this, the Buddha's land or the king's land or whatever? You got to be careful where you're fishing. Most of the campgrounds and stuff that I've went to are on reservoirs, and the reservoirs are wide open, except for the one in here in Surin, the one I went to. The lady said you can only fish from a certain point over one way, and something so the locals don't get fished out and they can get their fish. Was the impression that I got. So we'll see. Don't flip and see you later. All right, CJ. I don't think so. I think it'd be damn near impossible. Well, nothing's impossible. But with those air-filled uh, outriggers on there, I just can't see. You'd really have to try to do it. So I think it's going to be fine. The only thing I'm worried about, I'm going to turn those down as far as they'll go, which will add extra buoyancy to the kayak and everything. And see where I'm sitting, where I'm at on the side of the boat. How much I call it freeboard, I guess it would be the same. But see, and as long as I've got, a significant amount to where if the water is, I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to go out in hurricane winds, uh, that are not going to, swamp me, I'll be fine. Ocean, I'll probably have a lot better chance of catching some stuff. It may be nice if there was some sea bass. I'm sure my father-in-law will have his nets. He'll be throwing the net and trying to catch stuff too. But we'll have to see. Well, there's only like 8 of us here, so I'm. It's been a half hour. I'm starting to perspire, which I don't like to do. So what I'll do is, I think I'll end the video here and hopefully get this stuff fixed. If I do, maybe I'll start one a little bit later on in the day, just for the hell of it, to sit in here and ramble, or I'll wait a couple of days and do it again. So anyway, I don't know how to. I guess how do I end this? Maybe you press end. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Everybody have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you're at, and I will catch you on the next one.